Hello, welcome back to another CD Punk video. Welcome back to the CD Punk channel, because we've been talking a lot about all of this and literally everything that's been going on. But I think this is possibly one of the bigger things that we're going to talk about. And this is that CD Projekt may face class action lawsuits over Cyberpunk 2077. Oh dear God, if it doesn't rain, it pours. But if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And let's just jump into it. So we know that Cyberpunk has had a bad time, a very, very bad time. And it looks like it's going to get even worse. So it says here, CD Projekt may face class action lawsuits over Cyberpunk 2077. If you're wondering how significant the Cyberpunk 2077 launch, I'm just going to keep it Cyberpunk, it's easier. Launch kerfuffle has been, now even the New York Times is running a feature exposing it. We've briefly talked about that in another video. I hope I have anyway. After calling Cyberpunk rife with errors, populated by characters running on barely functional artificial intelligence and largely incompatible with older gaming consoles meant to support it, the story summarizes the history of CD Projekt, the 8 years of hype that has preceded its latest game's launch, and the rough week that has followed. In looking to the future, the New York Times mentions lawyers and investors in Warsaw are circulating the situation, contemplating a class action lawsuit against the company. That's in reference the post by, this is a reference in this one, I can't say his name. But it says here, it's been translated. My name is, I am Warsaw attorney and at the same time a CDR investor. In connection with the recent events and a particular suspension of the sale of Cyberpunk product, we are currently analyzing together with the law firm's team to be bringing a class action together with a notification of possibly of committing a crime act under Act 286 of the Penal Code, misrepresentation in order to obtain financial benefits. If you're interested in participating above, please contact me, blah, blah, blah. So literally just misinterpretation of everything. This is not just to the gamers, to the company, this is to pretty much everyone. So coming over on here, it says here, CDRP is getting sued for misleading in order to obtain financial benefit. Warsaw, so many adverts. The management of the Polish studios made a big mistake in deciding to release Cyberpunk 2077 in such a deplorable state. Yes, the PC version works more or less fine, but the company's top management literally lied at meetings with investors and journalists, talking about how wonderful the versions for the previous consoles worked. In reality, porting to PS4 and Xbox One has received little attention. Moreover, at least the meeting with investors, representatives of CD Projekt Red admitted the company literally deceived representatives of Sony and Microsoft so that they'd let raw Cyberpunk 2077 builds go through control. People who are counting on the fact that the developers will finish the game on PS4 and Xbox should take off their rose-colored glasses. Even after their tweaks, it's extremely unlikely that the performance of the above versions will improve. This will confirm by CD Projekt Red by asking moderate exceptions. So basically, lying to the customers, lying to investors, lying to pretty much everyone, saying that this is going to work on PlayStation, on Xbox perfectly when it wasn't, and how they didn't pay enough attention to it. And I don't know why. I really don't know why that they had to lie, why they couldn't talk to people about it first, why they couldn't turn around and speak about these things properly. It just feels to me that they wanted this game out, they wanted the money, they wanted it so that they could win over shareholders, investors, and whatever, and say this game is working. And the more and more that I read into this, the more and more I don't like CD Projekt Red, which is a bit of a shame, because I think they probably were a really good company. But after you read all of this, after everything that goes in, you're just kind of left with a bad taste in your mouth. And you just kind of think, is this game worth it? This is going to go either one or two ways in this. Is one that they say this is only coming out for next gen console and they concentrate on that only, and they leave PlayStation and Xbox out completely, like Xbox One and PS4. Or two, they get to the point where they're going to have to turn around and say they're going to fix what they can, but they're going to have to spend a lot more time finishing this off, polishing it all up, making sure that it's absolutely fine, and it's not going to be finished until either mid of next year, 2021 that is, or near the end, to where they can get it running, or they're going to have to take a lot of stuff out. In the meantime, they'll release more patches and more updates to the point where they think it's playable when obviously it's not. I hope that they don't do that. I hope that they play the game properly, sort the game out properly, so that people can enjoy this. Because again, like, I can't figure out why they stopped working on it or didn't pay attention for it to be out on PlayStation or Xbox. To me, if that's the only console that you're working on, that's what you should have done. Not halfway through and gone, actually, crap, let's make this for PlayStation 5 and next gen consoles, stuff like that. It just doesn't work. So I can see why a massive lawsuit is going to come their way, because when you tell your investors, you tell your people, yeah, it's working perfectly, and you lose so much money, it's embarrassing. 100% embarrassing. But yeah, I am going to leave there. Like, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that that they will get sued? Do you think that the game will literally reach February and they'll go, oh, we can't do this anymore? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.